my name is Travis Dickinson, and you're watching Atheist Edge. And you should watch Atheist Edge, no matter if you're Southern Baptist or a Christian or an atheist.
So this is You Won't Believe, number 5. So we only did 7 of these. If they go over like gangbusters, we're going to keep going. We might go to 50 like the last series, but if not, they'll give us some ideas for some other series we can do. Number 1. This person loves Garth Brooks songs. Is it me, Jim from Atheist Edge, or NotJah Witness? He loves Garth Brooks songs.
Jim's not a big music lover.
You just gave it away. I don't like any music. Maybe Korn, a couple Korn songs. Oh, and the Queen of the Damned, the entire soundtrack is pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Like, I can count on this hand.
Is that the movie with...
Aaliyah. She died in a car wreck in Australia.
It was a plane crash, I thought.
Oh, she was super hot.
Oh,
But
I
that's only like...
I hated the movie, except that she was amazing.
yeah, definitely was a departure
And
from Anne Rice's
I
other
forget
stuff,
who the
but-
main character is, who plays
Lestat.
Lestat. Who played Lestat
I don't
in that?
remember the dude's name.
Yeah, but that entire
wasn't Tom
soundtrack
Cruise.
is Korn, just so you guys know. And it's
Yeah.
both, the soundtrack's better than the movie.
And
It's
Jonathan
awesome.
Davis is actually has a bit part cameo role in the movie.
You know what? I think I knew that.
Um,
No, it's you guys got it. Queen of the Damned, just for the soundtrack, is as good as the original Interview with the Vampire.
pretty good. I don't think so, but okay, let's move on. Okay, one of these people used to square dance in the 6th grade. Was it our Chris, or was it Steve McRae?
I forgot. I'm looking at Chris's
didn't see.
face. I'm thinking it's probably Steve. Because he's not showing any.
On the one hand, you wouldn't think I could dance. On the other hand, if
Right.
I could dance, square dancing would
Would be your dance of choice, yeah.
Yeah,
'cause
let's
you're
leave
such a
this one.
square.
Let's let them guess this one. 'Cause
Okay.
Really, I think it's probably Steve now at this point, but
Okay.
who knows? This person stole a motorcycle. Is it AntiOrdinary or Scientist Mel? Stole the shit that people admit to me, right?
Wow.
And they never found the body.
And they never found the body.
The thing about atheist YouTubers I found, myself included, is we have no filter. We are prepared to give you anything about us except probably our
Real names and addresses.
Yes, real names and addresses.
Okay.
There are things I've never said on camera that my wife keeps begging me not to say. We go to conventions and stuff, but there's just certain stories that just eventually
Same here.
come up.
Yeah.
Same here, and
Put it on your brain.
this is one of them. August 2nd, I'm going to be giving a talk on my second book, which is heavily anti-Islamic. And it's got depictions of Muhammad, and it's got even a picture of Muhammad trying to have sex with his 9-year-old wife. And my wife is, I'm in the doghouse still. This is why I sleep on the couch sometimes when we get in an argument about that shit.
It's the first time Jim has publicly...
Because it's written under a fake name, Stephanie Chase. But this is the first
Have you
time
ever told the story of that? Why Stephanie Chase?
Okay. Why I wrote it under the nom de plume
Yeah,
Stephanie Chase.
or what
When
the
I was a
selection
teenager,
process was for
when I was a
Stephanie Chase.
teenager,
Porn names and
when I was a teenager, we used to sneak into apartment complexes and use their hot tub and swimming pools. And if a security guard ever came by and said, "Hey, are you guys guests here?" We'd say, "Yes, we are," and very confidently. Which resident are you a guest of? Steve Chase. He's in apartment 303. However many apartments we would put this in our brain before we even went in.
The top level.
You always go for the top level because
they don't
security
wanna
guards
go
are fat fucks and they won't go check. So if it's 5 stories, we'd say 503. If it's 3 stories, we'd say 303. And it was always Steve Chase for some reason. So I said, you know what? Just to make sure that they don't know it's me, I convert Steve to Stephanie.
Yeah.
So there you go. Stephanie
That's a good
Chase.
story. Okay, so number 4 is, who was a Magic the Gathering tournament judge back in the day? Was it myself, TJ from Atheist Edge, or Cyrus the Skeptic?
There 3 times.
3rd time's a charm, right?
was the bouncer.
Why?
Magic Gathering.
Yeah, who was the bouncer?
No, I didn't do that on purpose. I put you with Cyrus the Skeptic 3 times. Why did I do that? That's
I don't
a
know.
subconscious weird thing.
I don't know.
Who was the tournament judge at MTG tournament?
Maybe he's the one.
You want to talk about it? Okay, we won't
don't
give it
know.
away. Honor system. You can bragging rights in the comment section. Was that number 4? Number
I'm
5.
a huge geek. That's a
Yes,
that's
you
a
are.
clue.
You and Chris are in the running for the biggest geek, I think. He does pun off, so.
I don't know.
Can
That's
you top
pretty.
that?
I don't think I can top
You
that.
cannot top
I
that.
cannot top that.
Number 5. We always end up talking about our own self on these.
Right?
Who's immune to CS gas? CS gas, okay, there's two types of things you can get sprayed with for riot control. There's CS, which is tear gas, and there's OC, which is oleoresin capsicum, which is the pepper spray. It's based on a habanero or a jalapeno pepper.
Oh, wow.
It's yeah. So CS gas is the actual tear gas. Who's immune to that? Dark matter 2525 or me?
Well, I will ask though, because I know that you were a Marine, so you went through boot camp, and I know you had to go through the fucking tank. So
The gas chamber.
Yeah.
But I was also a drill instructor, so I had
you had to do it more than just
I had
the
to
one
be in
time,
there
yeah.
like, yeah, way more.
So you were like totally cool with it then, right? You were just like, what? I don't know.
Well,
What's your problem?
these kids that come in there and they're never been exposed to it.
Yeah.
And there's a part where you have to break the seal,
and take your mask off.
break the seal, and then reseal, and then clear, clear, right?
Yeah.
And so they don't usually freak out. Then they have to take their mask off at the end and say their social security number. And then
Yeah.
put it back on. And if you do it all in one breath, you can make it. And then clear, if you clear properly, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
But a lot of them like get hung up
take a big
because
breath.
it's high stress, and they get 5, 2, 3, and then they start panicking.
Yeah.
And they can't get their shit back on, and then they run for the hatch.
Yeah.
And then we tackle them. But
Damn.
oh yeah, it's one of the very few times we can actually put our hands on recruits. So if they try to make a break for the door, we can tackle them and keep them in. But in the process of that, my mask is always coming off.
Yeah.
But doing this over 3 years,
Oh.
I got to where I just walked in there with no mask. And my nose,
Damn.
now, granted, my nose is running, my eyes are watering, but I'm like, and they think I'm a freaking machine,
or
some sort of monster.
Well, you are a monster, but
Oh yeah, sorry, I gave that one away.
My wife had a similar story when she did the thing, that there's a guy just standing there with no mask.
Yeah. Your wife was military?
Yeah,
Never knew that.
she was trained to be a spy, believe it or not. She was taught Arabic and intended to intercept transmissions.
Did she go to DLI, Defense Language Institute in Monterey, California?
Yes.
What branch?
Another thing I have in common with Lilandra. Holy shit.
What branch?
I don't know.
You don't know?
You don't know what branch? Oh, she's like
One
soup.
part in the Army.
Oh,
She was
okay,
Army.
yeah, Army. Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right.
That's crazy.
That's
You know
crazy.
who
I
else
didn't know
went
that.
there? Me, Lilandra, and who else went to Defense Language Institute? Famous person. Lee Harvey Oswald
Lee Harvey Oswald
was a Russian linguist.
All right, number 6. Glenn Beck.
Glenn
It
Beck.
might as well be Black. Yeah. So Glenn.
That's how aliens say it. Glenn Black.
Glenn Beck and the Blaze wanted to interview her, but she procrastinated. Was it Courtney or Bionic Dance? Our Courtney.
What?
Oh, now she pipes. Now she pays attention.
What was the...
Glenn Beck wanted an interview with her, but she procrastinated and didn't get to it in time.
I thought that was Jen.
He texted me the day of, and I was at work.
I didn't say you got much notice. I'm just saying
That's
that
not
he want.
procrastination.
Well, yeah, you weren't answering your phone though.
I was at work.
Okay.
So see if you can guess this one.
That's why we're not saving
That's
these
why-
for the.
Yeah, because
Maybe should be the answer.
it's funnier to talk about them. Yeah.
I can't. You know what? Less and less. If more and more YouTubers start giving me information, Atheist Edge hosts will be less and less. Let's see. Number 7. Yeah.
Yeah.
This person never shows their face in a YouTube video. They only show their avatar, but they are objectively gorgeous. This person is objectively gorgeous.
I know who it
Is it Prophet of Zod or NotJah Witness? You guys even know who those
He's
are?
definitely a beautiful man.
Well, they're both beautiful, but one shows his face on camera. So basically, which one never shows his face? Prophet of Zod or NotJah Witness?
Yeah, I definitely didn't put the face with the avatar.
Good job.
when I
Courtney
met
got
him.
it.
I've seen
Yeah.
Prophet of Azad on camera.
You know where he
at
first-
Campus Forum.
Guess where he first showed his face for an extended interview? Our show, our
show.
channel. You
We
knew
broke
that?
his
We
real
broke
face
his
cherry.
hymen.
We broke his real face cherry.
Don't get Courtney started on what a hymen is. She'll talk for 15 minutes on how there's a
No,
misconception.
I'll just reference you to the YouTube channel or
The last show we did.
The Netflix show of Adam Ruins Everything.
Oh god.
Oh, no
Adam.
shit, yeah.
What's a hymen? There you go.
Yeah, Adam
And
is
what
wrong
is it
about
about?
everything, as otherwise known. Okay, so number 8 is this person bumped into an old friend while having sex outdoors. Ooh, awkward. Was it?
No, think about what you just read. They were having sex outdoors and they bumped into an old friend.
Like physically?
No,
just like
hey, how's it going? Like this person's engaged in sex outdoors, and hey, I know you. Imagine that.
I can't say because we're on camera.
Apparently,
Aron says I
apparently
can't say
this has
'cause we're
happened to
on
more
camera.
people than just our 2 choices. You know,
Right.
one of our 2 choices.
Apparently,
so the
Aron
choices
may
are.
or may not be in the choices
It
now.
might not. Yeah. Was it Neil the Goy Atheist or AntiOrdinary?
Who?
AntiOrdinary.
Who's the other one?
Neil the Goy Atheist.
Not Goy. 604. He said Goy.
Outtake.
Neil the 604 atheist or anti-ordinary. Do you know?
Courtney from Atheist Edge.
You too?
Channeling
And
my
Aron.
inner Jew.
Well, apparently there's 3 possible choices.
Thor.
Wow.
Yeah, 4.
Who hasn't run into an old friend while having sex?
Outdoors.
Jesus, I know. We need to
Yes.
change it to who has not run
Right.
into an old
It's not even
friend.
Maine. It'll happen.
Jesus, you atheists, no, morally bankrupt, all of you.
Hey.
Yes.
How is that a moral
I-
judgment?
Come on.
He just put his
It's
theas
just-
out.
Number 9, who was stabbed to death in a movie? TJ or Aron Ra?
Who was stabbed to death?
Who was stabbed to death? I had to use air quotes.
And we're not
Who was
saying
stabbed to death in a movie?
not in a cinema, but actually a movie being made, and he was a character
Who was
that got
figuratively stabbed to death
Right.
in a cinema role? Who was stabbed to death in a
I
cinema?
understand. I'm like, what?
Not a cinnamon roll, a cinema roll. Did I say cinnamon? I gotta lay up.
You were
Why did-
stabbed to death in a cinnamon roll?
You gotta quit bringing scotch to the shows, man.
Okay, I will do.
No, it's
All right, and our last one is this person backpacked across India. Was it Rachel in reality or Courtney? Our Courtney, of course.
backpacked across.
That's the one I'm referring to.
Backpacked across India and also visited a cult compound, I believe, right?
Oh yeah, the Oroville cult.
I'm giving it away, but because I'm asking her.
This was Anybody who's watched the show knows the answer to this anyway.
And Nepal.
Yeah.
And Nepal. And you visited the Oroville actual cult compound.
Yes, I did.
You
For 6 days.
you
I
slept.
gotta
You
ask
lived
you a
there.
Question. How did you breathe?
It's gross,
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
It smells awful in it.
Anywhere
Like,
near the
you just-
Ganges, right?
You just come back smelling like that, and the people who hug at the airport have to like have a.
Is it the Ganges River or the Yangtze River?
It's the industry and the administration. I mean, if you go to Agra to go see the Taj Mahal, the sky is clear and it's blue and the air is fine.
Oh.
They know the way to cure it in order to preserve the Taj Mahal, but they don't do that across the rest of India. So the rest of India is awash in smog. It's so
Yeah.
thick that it was in Delhi that it obscures what's across the street.
No.
You have difficulty seeing across the street because the smog is so thick.
Jesus. My brother
I got
lived in China
pneumonia.
for 7
I got
years.
Pneumonia in India. But how do you get pneumonia in India?
That's
Right?
why.
It wasn't because of the cold, it was because the air quality was so bad and I was there for so long. I didn't get Delhi belly. You know, I was eating curry.
What's Delhi belly? From eating that curry, too much curry?
You don't want to eat from street vendors, definitely.
Yeah.
Ugh. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah, but I mean,
I did not
I'm
eat
learning so much.
tenders.
I
also
ate
not
curry
the
twice a
training.
day, every day, the whole time I
I
was
fucking
there.
love curry, but I guess you could get tired of it.
You only eat hot foods. You don't eat things that are cold or.
'Cause that can
have
kill
ice
the-
in them because they have local water, but they also are cold, so you can't cook the parasites out of them. So you
No
have a lot
shit.
of like hot chai. You have a lot of bottled sodas and waters.
But what bothered me
And
was, I
lassis.
mean, the country knows how to fix the problem,
Yeah.
but they only did it in Agra.
And
everywhere
Oroville.
else.
Oroville.
Oroville was very clear. It was very westernized. But-
Because they get a lot of foreigners living there.
Yeah, I mean,
Yes.
I went to Delhi, Agra, Hyderabad, and Vijayawada.
I didn't go to any of those places. I went to Chennai, Tiruvannamalai.
What's the big
South
mountain that you
Oroville,
scaled?
Calcutta and Kathmandu, Nepal. What?
What's the big mountain you scaled?
Shiva Mountain.
Shiva, which is a Hindu god.
Yes.
Atheist Edge Trivia.
She's
Oh,
the
Very-
Catman.
what was that? The god of destruction.
Kathmandu
Really
is
going
awesome.
to.
I haven't been out
Shiva
there.
is.
Shiva's the god of
Brahma's the one that lives for
He's the
sleeps
life
for
maker,
50,000
or the
years
creator.
and then wakes up and
Yeah,
then.
he's the great creator, and Shiva's the god of destruction.
All right, that was number 5. So we got 2 more that for today, and For those of you in the comment section that says, hey, why does Jim wear the same shirt? Why does Chris wear the same Skate Gator shirt for 12 episodes in a row? We do all our episodes all in one day. So
Donate to our
we're not.
Patreon so we can
Don't tell
afford
them
shit.
Yes, please donate to the Patreon so we can buy new clothes.
No, we're not
We're
slobs.
desperately
We
needing
just-
new clothes. I'm just
We
kidding.
record 12 hours of recording in one day, and that's it for the month.
Like
But
cognitive dissonance, like
I mean-
domestic.
I mean, we
fear.
still need to beg.
exactly.
mean,
I
we're-
love cog dish.
We're still begging for money, but we don't need it for clothes.
We
Shut
don't.
up for cognitive.
Turn down for what?
As long as we're talking about Patreon, we just got a new. Guess who our newest Patreon subscriber is?
Who?
Our boy. Let me see if I can say his name right. Conmin Win.
Conmen win. Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Did I say it right?
Yeah.
Yep. And he doesn't like when you call him Con. He says if you're just gonna call it, shorten it, just call it Min.
Min.
So hey Min, thank you man.
It's a little tripod thing for it.
Is it rolling?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
It's also very hot.
Yeah, well, that's nature of the beast. All right. Wow. You won't believe. What are we calling this?
You said you won't believe.
We started. You wouldn't believe.
No.
What's a better title?
Maybe you'll believe it.
Have you
Believe
seen
it or not.
that some people believe?
See, I would have to use an exclamation point for the I and shit.
We already did. You won't believe, right?
Okay. So